When people think of Stoicism, it often conjures images of stoic, unemotional men. But is this ancient philosophy truly meant for men only? Absolutely not. In fact, Stoicism offers profound wisdom and tools that are just as beneficial for women. Today, we're diving deep into how Stoicism can empower women in navigating life's complexities, enhancing resilience, emotional intelligence, and personal growth. Navigating societal expectations. Women often face the challenge of walking a tightrope of societal expectations. Whether it's about career choices, family roles, or personal conduct, the pressure to conform to predefined standards can be overwhelming. Take the example of Sarah, a young entrepreneur in a community where traditional paths are the norm. Every day she faces questions like, "When will you settle down?" or "Why don't you have a regular job?" For Sarah, Stoicism became her anchor. The teachings of Epictetus, who emphasized the power we have over our minds rather than external events, resonated deeply with her. She realized that while she couldn't control others' opinions, she had full authority over how she perceived and reacted to them. This shift in perspective transformed the societal pressures she faced from barriers into mere background noise. By focusing on her own goals and values, Sarah found peace and confidence, demonstrating how Stoicism helps women navigate societal expectations with resilience and self-assurance. Moreover, in a broader context, societal expectations often manifest as invisible rules that dictate how women should behave, think, and even feel. These unwritten norms can be incredibly restrictive, creating a sense of guilt or inadequacy when a woman chooses a path less traveled. However, Stoicism teaches that these external pressures are not within our control and therefore should not dictate our happiness. By internalizing this principle, women can find the courage to pursue unconventional paths, whether in their careers, personal lives, or social roles, without the burden of societal judgment weighing them down. Balancing emotional labor. Emotional labor, the often invisible work of managing emotions and supporting others, disproportionately falls on women. From soothing a child's fears to maintaining harmony at work, women are expected to handle emotional challenges with grace. But this constant navigation can be exhausting. Here, Stoicism offers invaluable tools. Seneca's advice, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay," encourages a pause before reacting, allowing women to manage emotional labor more effectively. By being selective in where to invest emotional energy, women can maintain their well-being without becoming emotionally detached. Stoicism also emphasizes self-care and the importance of setting boundaries, helping women to prioritize their emotional health and find balance in their multifaceted roles. This principle can be applied in various scenarios, such as in the workplace, where women often bear the emotional burden of smoothing over conflicts or supporting colleagues through difficult times. By practicing Stoic reflection, women can learn to assess whether their emotional involvement is truly necessary, or if it's better to step back and conserve their energy for more important matters. This doesn't mean becoming cold or unfeeling. Rather, it's about making deliberate choices that align with one's values and priorities. In personal relationships, this approach helps women avoid burnout by encouraging them to establish clear boundaries and communicate their needs effectively. By doing so, they can ensure that their emotional labor is recognized and valued, rather than taken for granted. Overcoming gender bias. Gender bias is a persistent issue that affects women in all walks of life. Whether in the workplace or personal relationships, biases can undermine a woman's achievements and challenge her authority. Stoicism, with its focus on inner strength and self-reliance, provides a powerful approach to tackling these biases. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself," reminds women to seek validation from within rather than from a biased external world. A woman in a leadership role, for instance, can use Stoicism to ground her confidence in her abilities rather than others' judgments. By focusing on what she can control, her actions, decisions, and self-perception, she can navigate and challenge biases with quiet strength and determination. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches that the true measure of a person's worth lies not in the opinions of others, but in their own actions and intentions. This perspective is particularly empowering for women who face gender bias, as it shifts the focus from external validation to internal self-assurance. When a woman understands that her value is inherent and not dependent on societal approval, she can approach her work and relationships with a newfound sense of confidence and resilience. In addition to personal empowerment, Stoicism also offers a framework for women to address gender bias on a broader scale. By cultivating rational thinking and objective judgment, women can dissect and challenge the underlying assumptions that perpetuate biases. This not only aids in personal growth but also contributes to creating more equitable environments in workplaces and communities. Embracing authentic leadership. Leadership for women often comes with the challenge of navigating stereotypes and rigid expectations. Stoicism teaches that true leadership is not about conforming to traditional models, but about leading with authenticity, integrity, and self-awareness. Epictetus's words, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do," highlight the importance of self-definition in leadership. Women leaders are encouraged to embrace their unique qualities, whether that's empathy, collaboration, or innovation, rather than mimicking aggressive or domineering tactics. This approach not only strengthens their leadership, but also fosters genuine respect and loyalty from their teams. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of viewing leadership as a role of service and responsibility, rather than one of power and control. This perspective aligns well with the communal and nurturing instincts often found in women, allowing them to lead in a way that feels natural and authentic. By focusing on the well-being and development of their team members, women leaders can create a positive and inclusive work environment where everyone thrives. Moreover, Stoic principles can help women leaders navigate challenges and criticism with grace. Instead of reacting defensively to feedback, they can approach it with a calm and rational mindset, discerning the valuable lessons it may offer while discarding any unwarranted negativity. This balanced approach not only enhances their leadership skills, but also builds a reputation for fairness and wisdom. Asserting personal boundaries. Women often struggle with setting personal boundaries, especially when balancing various roles in their personal and professional lives. Stoicism, which emphasizes control over one's thoughts and actions, provides a strong foundation for establishing and upholding these boundaries. Epictetus teaches, "We are disturbed not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens." This insight empowers women to take control of their responses and allocate their resources, time, energy, attention, according to their own priorities. By setting clear boundaries, women can protect their well-being and maintain a sense of autonomy, making decisions that align with their values and needs. Establishing boundaries is not just about saying no to others. It's also about saying yes to oneself. By recognizing their own limits and needs, women can make choices that support their mental, emotional, and physical health. This might mean declining additional responsibilities at work, setting aside time for self-care, or even reevaluating relationships that drain their energy. Stoicism also teaches that boundary setting is an ongoing practice. As life circumstances change, so too might the boundaries a woman needs to maintain her well-being. By regularly reflecting on their needs and priorities, women can adjust their boundaries as necessary, ensuring they continue to support their personal and professional growth. Embracing amor fati in adversity. Amor fati, or the love of fate, is a core Stoic concept that encourages embracing all aspects of life, including adversity. For women facing unique challenges, this principle offers a transformative way to view hardships. Rather than seeing difficulties as burdens, Stoicism teaches that they are essential parts of life's journey, offering opportunities for growth and strength. By adopting amor fati, women can approach challenges with resilience and find empowerment in their ability to overcome them. This mindset shift can be particularly powerful when dealing with societal or personal obstacles. For instance, a woman facing discrimination or bias in the workplace might initially feel anger or frustration. But by embracing amor fati, she can reframe these experiences as opportunities to develop resilience, strengthen her resolve, and hone her skills. Instead of being weighed down by adversity, she becomes empowered to rise above it. Moreover, amor fati encourages women to see their challenges as interconnected with their broader life journey. Every obstacle, setback, or hardship contributes to their personal growth, building the character and wisdom necessary to navigate life's complexities with grace. By loving their fate, women can find meaning and purpose even in the most difficult circumstances. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy for men. It's a universal guide for anyone seeking to lead a resilient, empowered life. For women, it offers a toolkit for navigating societal expectations, balancing emotional labor, overcoming bias, embracing leadership, setting boundaries, and finding strength in adversity. As you reflect on these lessons, consider how Stoicism can empower you in your daily life. Join our community, share your experiences, and let's grow together in our Stoic journeys.